experiment into hospital and clinical pharmacy subject. To find out suitability of dextrose for preparation of transfusion fluid by using standard colorimetric solution. Myself, Sughosh Upasani. These are some instructions. Students should wear the apron, caps, face masks and footwear. Students should not test any chemicals, crude drugs, etc. into the lab and should not suck harmful irritants, strong acids, alkalis, organic solvents by their mouth. Also, students should handle the instruments and equipments carefully into the laboratory. This video or this practical is specially based on MSBT provided official HCP subject manual. So keep the manual with you or I will show the screenshot or particular image of that manual. This is the image of manual, so you can have the experience of reading from the manual. Title: to find out the suitability of dextrose for the preparation of transfusion fluid by using the standard colorimetric solution. Now we have to find out the suitability of dextrose. Okay, there are two types of the dextrose which are used into the laboratories: dextrose anhydrous and dextrose monohydrous. The dextrose suitability or these types are having the effect of hydrous, that means water, on their properties. Both the dextrose can be used into the laboratories practicals, but dextrose monohydrous, when used dextrose monohydrous, it reacts with the water and changes the color. That is why dextrose anhydrous is always used into hospital and clinical pharmacy practicals. Now we have new concept, that is method of testing. With the help of colors and with the help of standard colorimetric solutions, we are now going to find out suitability of dextrose. In this there are some learning objectives like intellectual skills and motor skills. In the intellectual skills, one should understand the concept of suitability test, why the suitability test is going to conduct and how this test is conducting, and interpretation of the results, while the motor skills are ability to observe the intensity of color. We having that ability, but to develop this ability while considering the practicals, we have to develop more and more for the checking of various colors. For this we will require some requirements, that is the apparatus, glasswares, the pair of Nestler cylinder, the capacity should be 50 ml, some pipettes, measuring cylinders, and chemicals like dextrose, cobalt chloride, copper sulfate, ferric chloride. These three chemicals is colorimetric solution and purified water. The colorimetric solutions can be prepared with the help of IP, that is Indian Pharmacopoeia 1985 edition. We will see the procedure step by step. In this practical, we are going to test the suitability with the help of colorimetric solution. The color may be defined as the perception or subjective response by an observer to the objective stimulus of radiant energy in the visible spectrum extending over the range of 400 nanometer to 700 nanometer in the wavelength. Okay, the colors are just the reflections of the light which we can observe with the specific nanometer or the specific wavelength. When we say that it is a colorless, that is said that it is achromicity or colorlessness position. Achromicity or colorlessness is one extreme of any color scale for transmission of light. It implies the complete absence of color. Okay, when the complete absence of color which is visible to our human eyes, that is known as colorlessness or achromicity. Okay, we have to take a pair of Nessler cylinder. That means we will require two Nessler cylinder. Pair means two. In one of them we have to prepare solution of dextrose by dissolving 25 gram of dextrose in purified water up to the mark of 50 ml. It will known as sample solution. So we have to measure the 25 gram of dextrose. After measurement, that dextrose should be put into that Nessler cylinder and gradually adding water up to the mark of 50 ml, not 50 ml water. Okay, up to the mark of 50 ml, that is makeup of the volume. In a measuring cylinder which is having capacity of 10 ml, we have to mix 1 ml of cobalt chloride colorimetric solution, 2 ml of copper sulfate colorimetric solution, and 3 ml of ferric chloride colorimetric solution, and sufficient quantity of water up to 10 ml. Similarly, over here also we have to add water up to 10 ml and not 10 ml. By this mixing we will take 3 ml. Okay, from the mixture of cobalt chloride, copper sulfate and ferric chloride solution, we will take 3 ml of standard solution into second Nessler cylinder and will dilute it up to 50 ml water, that is the purified water. It will known as standard solution. Okay, now we have the sample solution and we have the standard solution. We will keep it near about 5 to 6 minutes. And what will be the observation? That is, after 5 minutes, observe both the Nessler cylinder for the intensity of color. The sample Nessler cylinder or the Nessler cylinder which is containing the sample solution and second is the Nessler cylinder which is containing the standard solution. Now just observe the colors, that is dark color or light color. Specifically it will give brownish shade. What is the interpretation of the results or the observations? That is, the intensity of sample solution should be less than the standard solution. If the intensity of color of the sample solution is less than standard solution, then the sample of dextrose complies the test as per Indian Pharmacopoeia 1985. Now the same procedure and the same result we will see with the help of animation. These are the requirements. This is just the example of Nessler cylinder. It may be various by the various manufacturers and various capacities. Okay, just type the Nessler cylinder into the Googles and you can see various images and various samples. What is the step first? Step first is take a pair of Nessler cylinder. So we will taking two Nessler cylinder which is having 50 ml of the capacity, one for standard and one for sample. In the step second, we will get 25 gram of dextrose and we will add water up to 50 ml. Now look at the quantity is 25 gram of the dextrose, which is taken into the sample Nestler cylinder. We will add water and dissolve that. The water should be up to 50 ml. Now this is the sample solution. For the standard solution, we have to take third step, in which we will going to add some colorimetric solutions into a measuring cylinder. This is the measuring cylinder of having capacity 10 ml. Okay, first we will take the cobalt chloride solution, which is 1 ml of quantity. The colors which are shown in this animation are just for indications. Colors may be vary. Okay, this is cobalt chloride solutions, 1 ml. We have to add 2 ml of copper chloride solution. In this, we have to add 3 ml of ferrous sulfate solution. Now, the 1 ml cobalt chloride, 2 ml copper chloride, 3 ml ferrous sulfate, it gives approximately 6 ml. Okay, we have to add purified water to make up the volume up to 10 ml. We will going to add water up to 10 ml. After complete mixing, the color of these solutions becomes slightly yellowish, okay, or the dark yellowish color, or maybe vary from yellowish to light brown shade. From this 10 ml in the prepared solution, we will take 3 ml. This is the step 4. Now you can see in the standard solution, we have taken the 3 ml from the mixture and added 50 ml of the added up to 50 ml of the purified water for the makeup of volume. We will wait for 5 to 6 minutes and observe both the Nestler cylinder for the intensity of color. The result and conclusion, like if the intensity of color of sample is less than the standard solution, the sample of dextrose complies as per the IP 1985. This is the test and this is the practical of find out suitability of dextrose solution by using colorimetric standard solutions. Thank you. If you like the videos and if you want some more videos, in this practical, for find out the suitability of dextrose for preparation of transfusion fluid by using standard colorimetric solution, we will require ferric chloride, copper sulfate, cobalt chloride, the colorimetric solutions, the sample, 2 Nestler cylinders, weighing balance, dextrose anhydrous, and some glasswares. First, we will measure the dextrose. We will require 25 gram of dextrose and we have to dissolve it into the purified water. For ease of handling, we will take directly into the beaker. Firstly, weigh the weight of beaker and tare it. Add the dextrose up to 25 grams. We have taken the 25 gram of dextrose and now we will dissolve it into the water. We will take small quantity of water. After dissolving, we will transfer this dextrose solution into the Nestler cylinder and maintain the volume up to 50 ml. Make sure there is no lump formation into this solution so that solution is uniform. Now we will transfer this solution into the one Nestler cylinder, which is we have given the label as test solution. Remember, this is the saturated solution and we have to make the volume up to 50 ml. You can call it as also as a sample solution. There is a marking on 25 ml and on 50 ml given on that Nestler cylinder. We have prepared the first Nestler cylinder, that is the sample, and now we will take the standard solutions, for which we have to take the ferric chloride solutions, cobalt chloride solutions and copper chloride solutions in a manner. Like, we will take the cobalt chloride colorimetric solution 1 ml. This is the cobalt chloride colorimetric solution and we will take it 1 ml into measuring cylinder. We will take 2 ml of copper sulfate colorimetric solution. Copper sulfate 2 ml. And the ferric chloride colorimetric solution 3 ml. We have now the 1 ml cobalt chloride colorimetric solution, 2 ml of copper sulfate colorimetric solution and 3 ml of ferric chloride colorimetric solution, and we will make up the volume with the water up to 10 ml. Now we have make up the volume up to 10 ml. We will take 3 ml from this standard solution or standard mixture into another Nessler cylinder and will make the volume of 50 ml with the purified water and number or label it as standard solution. Okay, from this solution or this mixture we will take 3 ml. Okay, we have taken the 3 ml standard solution or the mixture and we will make up the volume up to 50 ml. You can see there is a color produced by mixture of ferric chloride, copper sulfate and cobalt chloride colorimetric solution. As it is colorimetric solution, it will give some color, and with the comparison of these colors which is formed by the standard solution and the sample solution, we have to compare the suitability of our prepared sample or the dextrose. Okay, we will wait for the 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes we will compare for the color intensity, that is which is darker and which is light color. So we will wait for 5 minutes. 5 minutes are over, and now we will compare the color intensity or the intensity of color. Now we have the test solution, or we can call it sample solution, and we have the standard solution which is the mixture of ferric chloride, copper sulfate and cobalt chloride colorimetric solutions. You can see the in my right hand this is the sample solution, and into the left side there is a standard solution. You can see the intensity of color of the sample solution is less than the intensity of color that of the standard solution. That means the test complies or passes. Intensity of the sample solution should be less intense than compared to the standard solution for passing the test as per the Indian Pharmacopoeia 1985. This is the test for suitability of dextrose or dextrose preparation of transfusion fluid.